Hey guys, come with me to make oatmeal raisin cookies for my dad for Father's Day. First, we'll start with softened butter, which I'm going to put into the mixing bowl right now. I just like how I take all the time to show you me putting them all in. Now, 3/4 cup of packed light brown sugar, which thankfully I had just enough for these cookies. Into the bowl they go. And now a half cup of granulated sugar, and we mix. And so I showed you what it looks like until it gets creamy. Mix, 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 mix. And now 2 eggs, which I'm going to crack one for you. One's already in the bowl. Boop. Now into the bowl they go. Now a teaspoon of vanilla. So now I'm going to put into the bowl. Pour into the bowl for you. And if you hear any background noise while I'm making this voiceover, it's my AC. And now we mix until it's all combined. Mix, mix, mix. And now 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, which I have in this snazzy little container. I'm using my flour scoop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. And now I use the back of a knife, flat as you all know. And for some odd reason, I decided to put all this into a very big bowl when I could have used a much smaller bowl, and didn't realize till later that I dirtied a way bigger bowl than I needed to, but okay. Well, now a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now since the teaspoon on the set is wet from the vanilla, I'm just using the half teaspoon twice for both the cinnamon and the baking powder, or baking soda, not baking powder. And into the bowl it goes. And there's my baking soda. Same thing as the cinnamon, as I struggle with the flaps right here to get it out, because nearing the end of this package, luckily I have another baking soda in the basement I'll have to bring up. Pop. And now my salt, which the top is broken, so it looks like nothing's really coming out, but it is, because it keeps folding back in no matter how much I tried, but that's okay. Now watch me mix all these dry ingredients in such a big bowl when there's hardly anything in there. I should have used a way smaller bowl, but that's okay. Mix, mix, mix. See, I'm tilting it, trying to make sure it's all fully combined. And I tap. Now into the rest of the dough it goes. And now mix, mix, mix. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like mixing again. And I did stop at least once, scrape down the sides. And now 3 cups of oats. I was nearing the end. I was really hoping I had enough in here, and I did. I had just enough oats in this container for the cookie recipe. Yay! So this is me adding each cup in. Now a cup of raisins. I mean, it is a little over, but we love our raisins here in this house. And now mix, mix, mix in my stand mixer. Now using a cookie scoop, which I found out later to me being a little way bigger. This is what they look like on the tray. Putting them in 350 for about 8 to 10 minutes. I ended up doing the other batches for about like 9. That's what they look like when they're done. And now this is them on the cooling tray. And then for the package, I decided to raising the bar for Dad and a picture of him. I changed the picture later, and come back tomorrow to see what his reaction is